clash and a Yorkshire affair to boot as well. David Allen takes on his second fight in a week as he faces David Howe. Carl, you're going to hot-foot it over to commentary and join Adam Smith for this one, but first, MC Craig Stephen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the O2 London. We're live and exclusive on Sky Sports Box Office. Eddie Hearn and Haymaker Ringstar Promotions are very proud to bring you 6 3-minute rounds of heavyweight action. On the bell, our timekeeper Stephen Bucci, referee in charge, A-star referee from Watford, Mr. Bob Williams. And now introducing in the red corner, wearing the white shorts with camouflage green on the scales at 17 stone, 13 pounds 1 ounce. From 16 contests, 12 wins, 6 inside the distance, only 4 defeats. From Sheffield, the Steel City Assassin, David Howe. And in the blue corner, wearing white with blue trim, official weight 18 stone, 1 pound 4 ounces. From 13 contests, 10 wins, 7 inside the distance, only 2 defeats, 1 draw. From Conisbrough, Yorkshire, the White Rhino, David Allen.
Okay, lads, obey my commands. In the event of a knockdown, the fighter standing, we'll go to the furthest neutral corner and stay there. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, boys.
Great to have David Allen back in action so quickly. The White Rhino from Yorkshire, who took out Lucas Ruzivic in pretty quick time on our Saturday fight night last weekend in Hull. And now in with fellow Yorkshireman David Howe. Big lad at 6'8", but he is 36, 12 years older than Allen, who feels like this is his second professional fight, even though it's fight number 14, Allen. He believes he's coming again. It's been a strange start to his professional career because he's been matched hard. He's had a couple of defeats to Dylan White and Luis Ortiz. But people, Carl, believe he's got potential and a future in this heavyweight division, at least domestically.
Definitely, he's got potential, that's for sure. He's shown that, and he's very much been thrown in the deep end. We've seen that as well. I mean, he really has been thrown in, but he enjoys it. He smiles through these hard fights, and he doesn't always get the win, but he looks more than capable of being in there with these top fighters. And, you know, he's a young man, so we don't know what the future holds for him.
A great deal of bitterness between rivals on this bill tonight, but these two are old mates. They know each other well. Howe's been inactive, but he has been stopped a few times through his stop-start career. Now with Ryan Rhodes in that red corner, having started with Howard Rainey and spent some time with the Ingalls as well.
Well, Ryan Rhodes, I think, will add a bit of flair to his style, a bit of elusiveness, and he's just sitting back, boxing quite well here on the back foot, using that range to his advantage.
Yep, nice long reach. Allen trying to get close, covering up, but Howe doesn't look overawed at the moment. Nice combination, that's it. They say alongside us, back Allen comes. Could be quite lively, this.
Probably will be. I mean, Dave Allen, he tends to march forward, taking shots he shouldn't really take, just to get in range and get his shots off. And sometimes he's got one thing on the mind, and he's not really a concussive knockout puncher, so he should box a little bit and move his head, bob and weave, roll and dip, target the body, rather than just being upright and landing shots. But this is why we love to watch him.
It rumbles forward, good right hand there from Allen.
Gum shield out there.
Yep, Bob Williams just sorting things out. Splattering of blood on the forehead of Allen. He's a character outside the ring, isn't he? Funny guy.
He is, yeah. He is very funny. I mean, if you didn't know him, you wouldn't know quite how to take him. But he loves his boxing, he's serious about it.
Still young as well for a heavyweight. Good jab, though, from Howe. He's got the attributes, but has he got the confidence or the skill level to be able to deal with Allen tonight. It's a decent enough start this from Howe with the jab and the right hand. I think they'll be pretty pleased. Ryan Rhodes in the corner with how he's dealt with the first and opening stanza here in this heavyweight match. Welcome back to the magnificent O2 here in London. And look who's here. Somebody that normally sits alongside us on the safe side of the ropes. Paulie Malignaggi, top broadcaster these days, still wants to be a top fighter, and what a night he's got coming up against Sam Eggington. There he was in his Sky Sports jacket. We can't be biased though tonight.
No, we can't. Well, a tough night he's got ahead of him with Sam Eggington. See how that one unfolds later. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, really good clash. The youngster from Birmingham who's making headlines, and this youngster from Coinsborough, just outside Doncaster, David Allen, trying to make a few of his own. Tough fights with Luis Ortiz and Dylan White, but he said they were good education. In tonight with David Howe, a former England volleyball international. But you can see the height.
You can, yes. I don't know where that would help in the volleyball, but the height definitely helped. But I like his boxing. He's jabbing well. He's looking for that right hand. Dave Allen's just in front of him and taking shots, really. I said earlier, I don't like to see fighters just take shots. You can just a slight movement of the head, little bob and weave, little slip. So many shots whiz past you then. It just prolongs your lifespan as a professional fighter. Dave Allen just needs to adapt that a bit. His high guard's quite good, but he's looking for the big left hook there.
Well, he's been in with good opponents in sparring, in Vladimir Klitschko, Tyson Fury, even Anthony Joshua. And he's been at gyms all around the world. He's only 24. What do we make of him? I know Eddie Hearn's got a soft spot for him, and I think they can do something. It is the time to be a heavyweight, no doubt about that.
It is, yeah. You can get in the mix with the big boys.
Oh, and he's just battering Howe down. More exhaustion than anything else. I think there's a body shot in there, and suddenly he just looks like he's unraveling, the big man.
I think that body shot hurt him, Adam. It didn't look much, but if they sink and you don't see them coming.
Yeah, the legs look wobbly as well, Carl. And there's plenty of time left in the second round. A right hand from Allen. He's going to go for this. And there's another one, and he's down again, Howe. And he may not get up from this. He's laid out in the second round. And it's going to be another stoppage win for the already celebrating David Allen. All over. And Howe is counted out. And the David Allen train rolls on, and it's an interesting story. Nothing pretty about him, nothing that technically amazing, but he's obviously tough, he's strong, he's got a huge will, and yeah, he could be a handful for a lot of fighters.
I think so. I totally agree. Howe was hurt there to the body, went over. I think the body shot hurt it more than what it looked. Allen saw something that we maybe didn't see, and he just went straight in with some big hooks, accurate, hurtful looking hooks, by the way. Let's have a look. There's a right hand there to the temple. They're hurtful shots out of range. I think it's made, well, there's the body shot.
And then bundled over, maybe a combination of all three.
Yeah, I think the headshot, then the body shot really took the wind from his sails, and he's down there, and he's hurt. He's not down for the sake of being down. Here's the overhand looping right straight onto the temple. Same finish here. Different angle. You see that body shot go right in.
Yeah, he did well. The right hand came up. He went for the body shot, doubled it up with a hook to the head. It was clever from Allen. And the resistance went fairly quickly. Has been stopped before. David Howe.
I think the ambition was knocked out of him there. He didn't want any of it here. And these shots that didn't really land clean were still forceful. The bundled him over that shot there, and then the left hook didn't really land clean, back of the head, but he didn't want any more there.
He boxed well in the first round. It was strange. Suddenly he was hurt, and folded.
That happens to some fighters. They're okay, they're in the fight, they're boxing, they're moving, but then all of a sudden they feel a hurtful shot and the ambition's totally drained from them.
Win number 11 for David Allen, the White Rhino, and it'll be fun to watch the ride.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes and 24 seconds of round number 2, referee Bob Williams reaches the count of 10. The winner by count out, the White Rhino, David Allen.
So David Allen winning the Battle of Yorkshire at heavyweight on this heavyweight night. Sam Eggington is in the house. We saw Paulie Malignaggi arriving. Sam full of confidence. He wanted this fight. It's the big step up for him. And it will be really intriguing to see how that one plays out. Meanwhile, David Allen has done a good job. It's been a nice week for him, and he's with Andy.
Dave, congratulations. Operation White Rhino, stage 2 complete. You promised a knockout and you delivered one tonight.
Yeah, you know, a bit disappointed. I got a bit carried away. You know, I seen Dave before. Can punch. He's a very big man. But after last week, I wanted blood. You know what I mean? I went out there and I tried taking him out really early, missing, doing some silly things, neglecting the jab. The second round, Mick said, David, Sky box office, show him what you've got. Went out, put the jab on him, let the shots go. But I make it a little bit exciting. I get hit in the process. It's excitement, and that's what I bring to the heavyweight division.
I know you didn't have many amateur fights. When was the last time you had 2 fights in a week boxing?
Never. Well, outside the local, probably. It was the last time I had 2 fights in a week. But yeah, I'm buzzing to be active. Can't wait to get back in the gym now. You know, Dave Howe, the operation phase 2 of the Rhino, we're going to have some easier fights. You know, the man can punch. He's big. 12 won, 12 lost 4. He's a decent fighter. You know, he's a good fighter. But you know me. I'm rough and I'm tough, and I won't stop until I get you and I put you on your back.
It was impossible to see any improvements last week because it only lasted 30 seconds. Are there improvements being made in training?
Sorry. Yeah. There's always improvements. I'm working with Mick Marsden now. I finally settled down. I can box. And round 2, when I put it together, it only took me about 30 seconds to set them on apart. So we'll see. On to the next one, you know. I've already forgot about that. On to the next one. Get Eddie to sort me something out. Come on, Eddie, sort me out.
Eddie, because of David's social networking, everybody wants to fight him. He's got a target on his head now, and now he's winning. Who will be next?
I think more of the same. He's got plenty to learn, and he's got to learn he can move his head as well. He thinks he's got a great chin, which he has. Doesn't mean you just have to take unnecessary shots walking in. It's work in process. Back to the gym on Monday, get another date soon. Want to move on to a British title shot, middle of this year. He's more than capable, got very, very heavy hands, and he's a real entertainer as well. But lots to learn and a long way to go. But 2 wins in 1 week is always nice.
We look forward to stage 3. Well done.